Welcome, everyone, to another edition of Helping Hands. We do this show to try to help share messages in the community of some of our people and businesses helping others. And in these times of the coronavirus, we have distancing measures that have hurt businesses drastically. Many businesses are closed, not able to be open at all, no sources of revenue, and they may or may not survive to be here when society opens back up. So it may just be the big store survivors, and we lose all the small businesses. We don't want that to happen. You don't want that to happen. But what we need to do is help support our small businesses through this period the best we can, if we're able to. So what I thought we'd do on this show is maybe highlight one or two small businesses, get a little insight on what is going on right now in their lives, what's going on with them in the community, and share it with all of you. Welcome, everyone. We have a guest with us, Carrie from Wild Child Consignment in Bethel Park. Carrie, if you can introduce yourself and tell everyone a little bit about you and your shop, where you're located, how to get in touch with you, things like that, for starters.
Hey, everybody. First of all, I hope you're all safe and doing well during this time period. Wild Child is closed for in-store shoppers, but we are still doing a lot of things. By we, I mean me. I'm doing a lot of things in the background still. You are still able to shop online at Wild Child. Our physical address, when we are allowed to be open, is 5833 Library Road, Bethel Park, PA 15102. The phone number is 412-835-4367. I am highly accessible on Facebook Messenger, through my personal page, through the store page, or through email. The email address is wildchildpgh@gmail.com. Those are all the different ways that you can contact me. I do respond to all messages within the day that they are sent to me, so feel free to reach out. I'm here, and I would like to continue offering you guys the ability to find excellent quality children's clothing and toys and gear at a fraction of the price, especially during this time when we all could use a little bit of tightening of the budget.
Yeah. Now, how do you do this? How do you operate now? How do people get in touch with you now in this virtual world we have to be in? Explain that a little bit to them. If anyone wants to contact you and where they go.
Thankfully, about 2 years ago in 2018, I started a Facebook group through Wild Child. It is called the Wild Child Consignment Online Catalog. Almost all of our inventory gets posted in the online catalog, and it's really easy to navigate once you figure it out, because it's broken down by albums that are based on size, gender, and category. So for example, you'll find a boy's size 5 album. You'll find a girl's size 12-month album. There's an album for every size. And then as far as toys, we break that down by boys' toys, girls' toys, outdoor toys, wooden toys such as Melissa and Doug puzzles. There's basically a category of everything. And if you aren't already familiar with the online catalog, just reach out, send me a message and say, how do I do this? How do I make this work? I'm looking for this, or I'm looking for that. I am more than happy to show people how to use the online catalog. And right now, that is the only way that we can get inventory out there for people to see, is the online catalog. So I'm really ramping that up and making sure that all of our inventory is listed on that online catalog.
So you update that catalog and like, do you have a big variety of things now, or have you found it smaller due to the shutdown, or what are you finding?
So fortunately, if you want to say that there's anything fortunate that happened out of this situation so far, I was at the end of my drop-off collection period for the spring and summer items. Only a week or two left of it. So I had already received over 600 drop-offs. We have over 1,600 active consigners at Wild Child, and we had 600 people drop off from the time that I started collecting spring and summer items in February through the time that I had to close for in-store shoppers.
Okay.
So with that being said, I could post inventory through 10 quarantines. I have enough inventory in my back room to keep posting it every day for a year and not run out.
Wow.
I try obviously to get it posted a little quicker than that, but there's a lot here. There's a lot here that I need to picture so that people can see what we have. In addition to looking at the online catalog, if people just ask me for what they're looking for, very specifically say, I'm looking for boy size 5, I like Nike, I like dry fit material, I like whatever you like.
Yeah.
Even specific, when you ask me, I will go back to the back room and pull that out and do a live video with you even before it gets into the albums. Honestly, that's how a lot of items are sold through the shop, is before I even get a chance to take a picture. So definitely communicate with me about what you're looking for.
That's good to know. So anybody who goes on the catalog first doesn't see what they want. There's loads more behind that hasn't hit.
That's right. And eventually, I'll be able to start taking items in again. This is a flourishing business. We have, as I said, over 1,600 consigners. Those are families within the community, generally in the South Hills, who are bringing items in to sell at the shop, and they bring it. They bring it. I can't take anything in right now. I will definitely update the Facebook page and the website once I can start collecting items again. The process might look a little different for a while, so definitely everybody should just check out the website, because it will be very clear on there how to bring items in once I'm allowed to start accepting items again.
Yeah, and you know what, Carrie? It just occurred to me. So you're actually providing a community service, mostly right now in more need than ever, I would think, or ever in recent times, because so many people are out of work. Some people have no income. Some people have a lot lower income. Everybody's trapped in their homes for the most part. And here now they have an opportunity with you, which didn't strike me until you said that right now, to get deeply discounted opportunities that maybe they wouldn't even have been aware of or cared about, because they would have just run up to the store when everybody was too busy.
Right. I have a large, loyal following of customers. There are customers through all walks of life who walk in through my doors when I'm allowed to be open. We have families who are in great need, who truly need the budget-conscious concept of a consignment shop to shop for clothing. I also have families who it's not always just about the cost. It's because this shop not only is providing clothing for your children, toys for your children, and helping people to sell those items once their children outgrow them, but it's a way to recycle and reuse things that still have lots of life left. It's environmentally friendly, and it's just a way to kind of give back to the community in all kinds of different ways. It's not just about the clothes and the toys. There's so much else that's involved with a consignment shop. And that's what I like about a shop like this.
Well, the other thing, what you just said, is I do know that when we have kids growing up, they grow fast in and out of each different stage and size. And you're right, we all feel guilty on, okay, they're out of them, we don't want to throw them away, right?
Right, exactly. A lot of people, just to get it out of their space, they just toss it, or they donate it, which is awesome. There's a lot of places around here right now who can use donations for local families. Wild Child actually does participate in a lot of different types of donation of items too. If it's an item that we can't sell through the shop, but it still has life left.
Okay.
We get it out to the places in the community who can use it and who can get it to the families who need it.
That's really nice.
I feel like this business has so many opportunities to give back to the community, and I truly enjoy that portion of this business.
Yeah. And then you say 1,600 consigners, which that then means today's world, you're helping a lot of families in this community by helping make their goods available as a central source for all of those different families, especially in these most difficult times.
I think that's my biggest motivation for getting in here every single day right now, even though it's not what it should be here right now based on the last 4 years that I've been open. Every single time I sell something, this sounds so silly, it sounds cheesy, but every single time I sell something, I get excited for the consignor who brought it in, because I'm like, oh, that added money to their account. And either A, can use that to get something that their kid needs, or I have still been paying out consigners if they ask for their payments. As far as those types of operations, nothing has changed. Consigners welcome to on demand ask for their money, and I will send it to them. Obviously, I love it when people shop through the store and use the money that they've made to get the things that their kids need now, especially right now. Like, there's not very many places you can go to get your kids things, or a lot of people just don't want to take their kids into the store. And I would like to help people find what they're looking for without feeling that they're stuck as far as, not being able to ask questions about an item. Online is the only way people are shopping right now. So if you can't ask questions, if you can't ask for size comparisons, if you can't get a clarification on the color, oftentimes you purchase something online and you're unhappy with it. I don't want anybody to be unhappy with anything they purchase here. So ask me questions. A lot of kids have maybe some sensory issues that they don't like material that feels scratchy or rough, although nobody likes that. But that's one of the things that I really like helping people here, is letting you know, I think that your kid is going to like this shirt. They're going to like these shorts. They're not scratchy. They don't have any kind of issue that is going to make them feel upset about it. So those are the types of questions people ask me, and that I'm more than happy to answer.
So tell everybody again how they get in touch with you. What's the best way to start the process for those who may not be aware of you and want to get involved?
If you have a Facebook page, the best place to go check us out is right through Facebook. Wild Child PGH is our Facebook handle. And then the online catalog is Wild Child Consignment Online Catalog. So either one of those searches in the search bar on Facebook is going to pop us up. And that's the best way to see kind of what's going on in the shop, and it gives you methods of contacting me. If you do not have Facebook, you are welcome to send me an email. There is a website. The website is www.wildchildpgh.com. And that website also has a lot of information on it if you don't have a Facebook page.
Okay, Carrie, thank you so much for coming on, sharing, but also thank you so much for all you do for the community.
Thank you, Jack. Thank you for all you do for the community. Small businesses, we are always in the background kind of helping each other out all the time, not just now. But it has really, really been something that has come to the forefront during this pandemic. Just local people helping each other. And that's what I like to be a part of.
You're doing a great job. Thank you so much, Carrie, and thanks for helping us get your message out. In our wrap up here, I'd like to appeal to any of you who know small businesses who would like to come on the show, share their message, and any of you small businesses who are listening or watching, share this message with others. We're trying to get your message out. Use this as a platform to share with the community what you're doing, but not only that, how this coronavirus has affected you. And some of you, how you can give advice and tips to other businesses on some of the struggles you've had to go through that you might have found ways to overcome. So I know in our business and in many businesses, we've had to adapt some things, and you might want to share some of those messages to others. And that's what this platform is designed for. So any of you watching or viewing or listening, I would like to extend that opportunity. You can contact me directly at my office, which is 412-833-1500. And you can also email me at Jack, Jack, at DriscollFinancial.com. That's D like David, RISCOLL, financial.com. I'll be happy to help all of you. You can hit me on Facebook too and get me a message over there. But I want to help, and I want to help you share your messages. So please feel free to call and try to get on the show, and we'll schedule you a time slot, help you share your message. Wherever you are in the community, we want to try to help. Thanks again for tuning in, and we'll be back next week.